is Hedda. Welcome back to my channel. I got back to Norway in the middle of May and there was a little bit of mail waiting for me, and I also bought a lot of new stuff in Japan. So I thought in this video I'll show you some of the stuff that I bought in Japan, like new stationery and stuff, and also open some mail. It is mostly stuff that I ordered or rewards from Patreon pages that I am subscribed to, but there are also a couple of letters from you guys, so I'm gonna open those. Before I do though, a little update on my PO box. So there was 4 or 5 weeks in February, March, around that time, when my PO box was suddenly unavailable. It's a little bit complicated, but long story short, my PO box got cancelled because I paid my bill for 2023 a little bit too late. They didn't notify me, and so I had no idea that this was happening. They don't have an online system where you can like log in and see the status of your bills or the status of your PO box. It's a terrible system. Of course, it's my fault that I paid the bill too late, but I would expect some sort of warning or at least a notification, like a receipt maybe, saying that the subscription has been cancelled. They also took my money for 2023 and then just cancelled it. I never got a refund, so I'm a little bit upset. I feel like, although it's my fault that I paid the bill too late, the whole system is just, yeah. Anyway, so some of you might have gotten your letters sent in return because I wasn't there to pick them up. And you know, I did think that it was weird that towards the end of March, my dad was checking on the PO box because I was in Hawaii, and he was like, there's nothing there. And I thought it was a bit weird that nothing had arrived in March, but now I know the reason. So if you got your letter sent in return to you, I'm really sorry, but it is up and running again now, and I shouldn't have any more problems with it. At this point, I am not able to reply to letters. I just have to like set a line. I can't keep up with my own promises of being able to reply to people, and that makes me really sad, and it's really scary for me to like come here and tell you that I'm not able to reply, because I did say that I would in the past. Time constraints is just not possible for me anymore. The kind of pressure I was putting on myself to reply to lots of people just made it so that I didn't enjoy making pen pal letters as much. And when I left for Hawaii, I just stopped making pen pal letters, and I didn't send any letters. And of course I don't want it to be that way, and I want to get back into making pen pal letters. Of course it's normal to like be up and down, and you're in a slump, or suddenly you're like super productive with your pen pal letters and everything, but it just didn't make me feel good. So no promises on being able to reply to letters that you send to me. I will from now on consider them strictly messages, incoming messages. Of course, I can totally understand if nobody wants to write to me anymore. That's totally fine. I will keep the PO box open because I use it for my business, my little sticker shop. The address, the return address for everything that I send out, all of the orders and everything, is my PO box. So I'm keeping it open for any potential orders that might get sent in return. It does happen sometimes that they can't be delivered. And if you would still like to write to me, please feel free to do so. If I'm able to, I will reply, but like I said, no promises. But yeah, let's open some stuff. So I think we'll go through the mail first, and then I will show you what I bought in Japan. So first off, I have 2 envelopes from Simple Overload. These are Patreon rewards for I think March and April. Luckily I sent these to my parents' house, so they did not get lost in the whole PO box debacle. But one thing that I'll be unboxing later in the video when I go through my purchases is this letter cutter. Yes, I finally got one. I know you guys have been telling me for years that I need to get one. Now I have one, and this is the first time I'm gonna use it. How? Okay, let's see. I have to like get the little knife thingy inside. Ooh. Oh, there we go. So Simple Overload is, or Simple Overload Shop is a Norwegian shop. She specializes in wax seals. And I'm a member of her Patreon, so I'll get like monthly packages with wax seals. So this is the one for April, and then this is the one for March, I think. So let me just open this one as well. So this one is March, and this one is April. I actually have quite the collection of Simple Overload wax seals at this point. I have this big bag full of ready-made wax seals, and most of them are from Simple Overload, and then I have some from Notebook Therapy and a few that I got in Japan, but they're mostly Simple Overload. I really love the spring vibes of this first package. Every month I get 6 wax seals, and she has like a different color palette every month. Wax seals are just really fun, and unfortunately, since I haven't really made that many pen pal letters this year, I haven't been able to use very many wax seals, but from now on I'm making it a goal to use wax seals in every single pen pal letter that I send. This was the April one. It has like a cherry blossom theme. Both of these are really pretty, and I've put them together with the rest of my collection. And then we have Patreon mail from Oslo. This is Laura, my friend from Spain. This one she gave to me in Tokyo because she's in Tokyo right now. And this one got sent to my parents' house while I was away. I'm not sure when this arrived. Don't want to cut anything. Ooh, let's see. I would definitely recommend Laura's Patreon. It's awesome. She also has a shop. I will put a link in the description box. She's a very talented artist. The first envelope here contains the March rewards for her Patreon. So her monthly packages come with a little postcard print and then a thank you note, which is always sweet to get from Laura. Her themes are mostly inspired by Japan, and for March the theme was onsen. She usually includes one sticker sheet and then one smaller vinyl sticker and a third little extra gift. And I'm pretty sure the little gifts are usually stickers that she has bought, so they're not her design, but they are curated by her and they're a nice little extra present. The second envelope contains the April and May rewards, and she gave these to me in person while we were in Tokyo, and it was so chunky. I was so excited, but I didn't open it until I came back to Norway. So one of them has the theme of ikebana, which is like flower arrangement. And the other one is koi fish themed, and they're both really cute. And I have to say, I love her packaging. It just looks so clean and well designed. And I really like what she did with the sticker sheets for these 2 months because they have a colored background, which I think is pretty cool. I kind of want to try doing that myself. I don't know. This is the koi one, and here are the little extras. There is a sticker from Japan, and then there is a vinyl. It's a matte vinyl koi fish sticker. And then for the ikebana one, it has a colored sticker sheet again. I think she's so good at putting together nice and aesthetically pleasing colors. I just really like the color palettes of everything she makes. So yeah, I really look up to her eye for design, and I look forward to receiving more Patreon rewards from Laura in the future. Next up, we have my order from Marigona Silly Art. She did a shop update in March, I think. Even though I knew I wouldn't be back in Norway for a while, I did order it here because that way I wouldn't have to travel with it. Really love these mailers that she's using. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I absolutely love Marigona Silly Art. She's probably my favorite artist ever. This recent shop update that she did was very focused on books and witches and also some like spring colors. And since I was at the time kind of working on my own spring themes with like the green and the pink, the shop update that she had just really spoke to me. And all of the book related stuff, I thought this is perfect for my reading journal, and you will see some of it in my next reading journal video actually, because I haven't been able to stop myself from using it. And yeah, I just really love everything that I got, and she even sent me a lot of freebies, which is so nice of her. So you can see that I got a little bit of like a few different things, but the main two themes is kind of the spring vibes with the pink and the green, and then the book witches. Those were kind of the colors that I focused on getting from her this time. I'm actually doing a contest for my patrons over in our like Patreon Discord server. And the prize is a big package from Marigona Silly Art that I picked out and purchased, and the winner will get them sent directly from her in Germany. And I'm really excited about that prize. Anyone who is a member of my Patreon can join the contest. You just have to create something that follows the theme of the contest and then post a picture of it in the Discord. So you actually have to do something to enter. It's not a raffle. I pick out the winner because raffles are not allowed on Patreon. Oh, I haven't really mentioned any prices, like what I paid for all of this. So my order from Marigona Silly Art was just under 45 euros, and the exchange rate is terrible for Norwegians right now. Both the euros and the dollars and the pounds are just so expensive right now, but it's worth it for her art. For Osoy's Patreon, I'm pretty sure I'm paying around 15 euros. It shows me in Norwegian kroner and it's 170 kroner. And then for Simple Overload, I think I'm paying 105 kroner, so around 9 euros. And then I have just a few letters that I want to open. This one is from Evie in the UK, sent to my PO box. This one would have arrived at the end of February, probably. From the postage, I see that it was mailed on the 17th of February, but the letter was written on the 1st of January. So I guess it's been like half a year since she wrote to me, but I finally got to read the letter and it was really sweet. Really enjoyed it. And I guess her name is Eva, not Evie, but I guess Evie is like a nickname. She also included a cute little envelope that was sealed with a wax seal, and she also gifted me a little wax seal and some cute stickers and yeah, like a big variety of some vintage stuff. So that was really cool. Thank you so much, Eva. Really appreciate it. We have this one from Kylie in Australia. This one would have arrived also towards the end of February, probably. I was looking at the stamp and it's really cute and I was like, oh, what a cute dog, but it's not a dog, it's a dingo. Kylie sent me this really fun postcard that I'm covering up because I don't know if it's safe for YouTube. And then another postcard with a koala, and yeah, it's really nice to get stuff from your hometowns. There is a little paper clip, and then she made this like folder that has a letter and some extras, and even a little notebook that she made herself, which I thought was so sweet. It's really fun to get handmade stuff, and it feels really special. So thank you so much, Kylie. Also, I love the Australian details of everything that's in here because there's like kangaroos on the stickers on the washi tape, and it's just really fun. It's very different, you know? Australia is so far away from Norway, so it's really fun. I hope to go there someday. It was really fun to get a letter from Kylie because I've been talking to her quite a bit on Patreon because of some mail that disappeared. So it was really fun to also come home to a letter from her. So thank you so much, Kylie. And then lastly, we have this one from, I'm just covering the address here. This one is from Maya in Japan. Maya is the whole reason why I found out about my PO box not functioning the way it's supposed to, because Maya messaged me and said that she got the letter that she sent to me returned to her, and she was wondering if the PO box address wasn't valid anymore. And that's when I first called my dad and I was like, so has anything been arriving lately in the PO box? And he said, no, there hasn't been anything. And then I thought that was really weird. So I called the postal service and that's how I found out about everything. And I immediately fixed the problem, of course, but sadly some stuff got returned. So I asked Maya to send the letter to me in Japan instead, so that's how I received her letter. So Maya, thank you so much. I'm really grateful to you for messaging me and asking me about it, because that's the whole reason my PO box is there today. This letter has been on quite the journey, first from Japan to Norway and then back to Japan and then to a different city in Japan, but I was finally able to get it, and Maya wrote a really nice and long letter for me. We actually have a lot in common, so that was really fun, and she wrote her letter both in Japanese and in English, which I really appreciate. So I'm able to practice a little bit of Japanese and then I can check the English version to make sure that I got everything. She even made some mizuhiki art for me, and I've never received anything like this before. It's so cool. It's a fox and you can put it on your phone. Well, I guess I can't put it on my iPhone, but I can put it somewhere else. But yeah, I wanted to show you that I have like a charm like this on one of my traveler's notebooks that I got in Japan, and it's really cool. It's very unique to Japan, I think. So that was really sweet. I really appreciated that gift. She also gifted me some stickers, and she made a list of her top 3 cafes in Salt Lake City because she has also lived there and studied there. So she wrote a lot about her experience there. Yeah, she wrote a really long letter. It was really nice to read. But now let's dive into the purchases that I made while I was in Japan, or at least some of the stationery. There is actually a little bit more, some markers and washi tape and stuff that I used for my May setup, but oh well, this is almost everything. This first is the letter cutter that you saw me use earlier on in this video. It's just a little plastic thing with a ceramic blade, and you just slide it along the top of the letter and none of the envelope comes off, so there's like no trash or stray paper. It does have this little chain thing so that you can hang it onto something, but I don't think that I will use that function. I will just keep it as it is, I think. Next up is a lot of washi tape. This is all the washi tapes that I bought in Japan this time, except for 4 that I got earlier on in my trip, and I kind of forgot because I've been using them a lot. But first off, we have some real washi paper that has an adhesive back, and they come in these like washi strips, and I got these in Kyoto, so they use like the Kyoto blue, which is like a special blue dye that's famous from Kyoto, or at least it's famous in Japan. It's really pretty, and I actually got some washi paper in the same pattern that was just like deep in my suitcase, and so I kind of forgot about it as I was filming this. But it has the same pattern, and you will see me use some of it in my June setup, in my weekly spreads. So go follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me there, because I am trying, at least I've made this goal to post little videos of me setting up all of my weekly spreads in June and post them on Instagram. So I got 3 of these washi paper rolls. I got the same pattern in red and blue, and then I got this one, which is like power lines, and I just really wanted more of the blue dye, so yeah, that's why I picked out that one. Then we have one with constellations on it and like this gold foil. This one is from BGM, which is one of my favorite washi tape brands ever. This next washi tape is from Ohida Letterpress, and I had never seen washi tape from them before, but I have seen their paper goods around on the internet, and I've received some in pen pal letters, and when I found them in a store in Kobe, I just went wild and I bought lots and lots. You'll see more later. I got this fun little masking tape with bunnies on it. It's kind of like a Japanese folk tale washi tape. I don't remember exactly where I bought this, but I think I got it in Kyoto, and I thought it was really cute. This next washi tape I bought at one of my favorite bookstores in Kobe, and it's a Kobe masking tape or a Kobe washi tape, and it has like different features from Kobe, like architectural monuments or like the skyline and stuff. And although the colors aren't necessarily what I would go for, I really wanted to get it because I was in Kobe for the first time in 10 years, and I just wanted something from Kobe, so I got this washi tape and I think it's pretty cute. Next up is a cat washi tape from BGM. Again, BGM, great brand for washi tape, and these cats are just so adorable. I hadn't seen this in any of the stationery stores I visited in Tokyo, but suddenly in Kobe there were so many BGM washi tapes that I only found there for some reason out of all of the cities I visited this time. This one's so cute because it's just a bunch of like close-ups of cats, and the little faces are so adorable, and I can't wait to use this in my journal because this is amazing, and all the little gold details, I'm sold. The next washi tape is also a BGM one. This is a sunflower themed washi tape. I really like yellow, it's like my favorite color, and for some reason I don't really have any yellow washi tapes. But I saw this one and I really liked how it looked, so yeah, I got it. It's quite wide, it's the same width as the cat one. Next up, I got a really slim washi tape from BGM. This is a 5mm one, and you will have seen me use this in my June bullet journal setup in my previous video. I really like this one because it has like little ribbons and it's just really cute and dainty. The last washi tape I want to show you today is a hydrangea themed one from BGM. Wow, so many BGM washi tapes this time. I don't think I bought a single empty washi tape, which is unusual for me. But yeah, this one is hydrangea themed and it has gold details. I really like it, but it is one of the vertical ones instead of horizontal, so it was a little bit more difficult for me to use, I think, but I am using it in some of my weekly spreads in my bullet journal this month. Next up are some silicone stamps, also from BGM actually. I got this set towards the end of my trip because I saw that they had the airmail stamp, and I've been looking for a sticker or a stamp that has the airmail stamp, and this one had it. It's kind of post themed, this one, and I really like it. And I also got one of the acrylic blocks. I've never been like a huge fan of silicone stamps just because they're a little bit more work than wooden stamps, and they definitely don't look as nice, but it is quite fun, and I have been using this already in my journal, so I'm really happy that I got this. Next up, we have some stuff from Ohida Letterpress. These are like paper frames and they're so pretty. They're similar to Classicy, if you have seen those, but these have like some different patterns and some different colors, and they're perforated, so you kind of just like rip off the piece of paper that you want. And I found these in a random like interior design store in Kobe, or like they had lots of kitchen stuff like bowls and utensils and aprons and like ceramics and wooden stuff, but they also had these, and I was so excited because I've been looking for this in Japan and I just haven't been able to find it, and I thought that was really weird because I knew that they're from Japan. Japan has good paper, Ohida Letterpress, Classicy, all of these, and so I was like confused that I couldn't find them, but here they are, and they were expensive. I was not expecting the price tag that was on this, but I bought them anyway because I thought this might be my only chance, and I'm sure you can get them online, but I don't know. I like buying stuff in person, and I guess I also got to support a small business, so can't really complain. And if you're wondering what I'm going to use these for, these are great for like frames in my reading journal or for writing the address on pen pal letters, and some of these have an adhesive background, like these are actually stickers. And then the ones that you can kind of flip through like a little booklet, those are just paper with no glue on them. But yeah, I really like these. They're really high quality. And now that I have so many, I won't feel so bad about using the ones that I have, because usually I save them forever, you know? So yeah, I'll definitely be giving away some of these in pen pal letters as well, because they're just really great gifts. And then the next thing that I want to show you is some sticky notes. And I don't use sticky notes very often, but I found these that are from Suatelier Design. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think this is a Korean brand, and I have received these little calendars in pen pal letters sometimes, so I immediately recognized them, and I thought that I want to get some of these. It's a little bit annoying that they start on a Sunday and not on a Monday, but you know, I will live. I just thought that these were really cute, and they're like smaller than other sticky notes, which I kind of like, and the colors were really nice, so I hope I will get some use out of these. Next up are some goodies from Copic because, you know, I can't stay away. I got these drawing pens that I hadn't seen before. They have this like fountain pen nib, so it's not a felt tip nib, and I thought that it was really interesting and I want to try them. So I got them in 2 different colors. So I got the black in 2 different sizes and then one like sepia colored. Well, basically I got all 3 that were there in the shop, and I don't know if there are any more, but these are the ones that I have. I got some nib replacements for my Copic markers, some brush nibs, and also sketch fine because I'm not a huge fan of the chisel nib, and I didn't know that these like fine nibs existed for the Copic sketch. So yeah, I bought them and I'll be testing them out, seeing how they work. I also got these like postcard sized Copic papers. This is like marker paper, and I'm guessing they're a little bit thicker because they can be used for postcards. So I'm excited to try those. And then I also got some opaque white, which I don't really know exactly what it is. It's like a paint, maybe like an acrylic paint, and it's like using a white gel pen basically on top of your drawings. It's to, you know, being able to have that opaque white as highlights or, you know, anything that you'd like. And yeah, so I'm just gonna use a regular like paint brush for this. I also got some really cute letter paper or like message note sets. I don't know what to call it because they're not very big, so you can't really fit a whole letter in there, but you can fit little messages. I got one that is like a tea bag, and then the tea bag is the message. I got one that's like cup noodles, and they all open really fun, and this one has like noodles as the message, which is just crazy. These are really fun. I got one that is like a little milk bottle, and then I also got a super tiny one that's like a mini size message, and I got these because Jordan is in Utah right now, so I want to send him little messages in the mail while we're apart because I miss him. There is one stationery shop in Tokyo where I found classic-y goods. So of course I bought one of everything, 2 of some, because I really wanted some of these. These are also quite expensive, but not as expensive as the Ohida Press ones. So I have some of these little labels. These are actually water activated. So it's like an old-fashioned postage stamp or like water activated tape. So these are really nice and really thin, and you can use them for, you know, labeling stuff or for writing addresses on pen pal letters. So I got 2 of them in red and 1 in green, which is what the guy had left. Basically bought all of his classic stock. But these are really pretty, and they're also just really high quality. They also had some of these little booklets with perforated paper, and I've definitely seen these around the internet. There's a lot in each of the little booklets, so I will never run out. You can definitely find classic-y paper goods online, but I haven't really found a good place to buy them from yet, so I was really happy that I found them in Koenji in Tokyo. I'm not a huge fan of the bright colors, but you know, I think I can get used to anything if it's on really nice paper like this. So I will probably include these in like all of the pen pal letters I send from now on, just because they're really high quality and really nice. Next up, for some reason I only got the blue stamp pad here, but I also got a pink and a green while I was in Japan, and these are becoming some of my favorite ink pads ever because they're really vibrant and the color shows up so nice, and they're just a fun shape and you can kind of stack them so they're little droplet shaped. Anyway, I really like them. And lastly, let me show you some of the stickers that I got while I was in Japan. I got some wax seals that aren't made from wax. I think those are made from plastic or acrylic or something like that. But yeah, I really like them. I also got some mochi stickers, so both the hiragana and the alphabet, and I'm using these in my June setup in my bullet journal, which you can see. It's my previous video on my channel. I got some heart stickers that are see-through, and I think they are kind of pet material, so plasticky, so they're not papery, they're not washi. I got some black and white tab stickers, so you can make little tabs in your notebook. I never used tab stickers, but I got these anyway because I thought they were really cool. And the same with these, they're also from Atelier Design, and I just like the colors, I guess. These ones are really fun because I thought that they were just stickers, but you can also put them on your nails, it says on the back. You just stick them on your nail and then you just put a clear top coat over. And I thought that was really fun. I'll have to try that. And of course, I got more girl stickers. These are called like British Girl, which I'm not sure what makes these girls British, but they're fun anyway. They're by Mindwave, my favorite sticker company in Japan, probably. Really like them, and you get like 3 or 4 of each sticker, which is really nice, so it's really great value for the money. So although they're not that many different designs, or like there are 10 different designs, you get 3 of each, so you do get a lot of stickers, and I really like them. They look so relaxed and chill, so I will definitely be using these in my journal as well. And that's all of the things that I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it's a little bit different from my usual content. I'll be back next week with a reading journal update for May. And in the meantime, if you want to see more from me, go check out my Instagram and my Patreon as well, because I do post a lot of stuff on both places. I'm actually doing a shop update in my little sticker shop on Tuesday, June 6th at 3 p.m. Central European time, so make sure you check that out. You don't want to miss it. It's a really good one. And I think that's all for today. I hope that you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!